Right. Mr. Allen, it appears to me that you have reviewed the written paperwork with respect to your Arguello advisement. Although I do have some concerns about the way in which the form has been filled out, and you have not signed this document. So I am going to go through this with you orally.
But when you use the word "I understand," I will not understand anything. You have to use comprehend. I will not stand underneath you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. We've got two sovereign citizens on the docket, featuring 3 different hearings that are honestly hard to believe. First up is Isaac Allen, who seems completely disconnected from reality and has no clue what's going on. Then, to wrap things up, there's a bonus body cam clip you won't want to miss. Let's get into it.
Well, that's not what the word understand means.
That says in law.
So I'm going to make the following advisement to you. Before accepting your decision to waive representation by counsel and letting you proceed pro se or representing yourself, I'm required to advise you of the following effects and consequences related to your decisions. A criminally accused enjoys the constitutional right of self-representation under the United States Constitution. The right of self-representation is personal to the defendant, and it may not be abridged by compelling a defendant to accept a lawyer when he desires to represent himself. Do you understand and acknowledge that?
Like again, I will not say I understand anything. I comprehend, but I'm doing this in Broomfield, so I'm doing the same case in Broomfield, same thing. So if that's anything better, I'm already pro se there, so we can save a little bit of time. I don't understand. I do comprehend what you guys are saying, what everything I understand, but I don't stand under you.
Again, that is not what the word understand means.
Maybe
I'm asking if you understand the information, comprehend and understand.
I comprehend, but I do not understand.
All right. Do you comprehend and understand that you have the right to be represented by counsel throughout these pleadings?
Yes.
Do you comprehend and understand that if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you and will be provided to you free of charge?
Yeah, sure.
Do you comprehend and understand that I will appoint counsel if you want an attorney to represent you?
I comprehend, but I don't want no attorney from you guys to represent me at all.
Do you understand that the charge that has been filed against you is count 1, unlawful possession of a controlled substance under 18-403.512A under the Colorado Revised Statutes? That is a class 4 drug felony.
No, I don't understand, but I comprehend what you're saying.
Do you understand that this count carries a possible penalty of 6 months to 1 year in the Department of Corrections?
I comprehend. I don't understand.
How far have you gone in school?
Far enough to know that I've got my associate's degree, but far enough in this law. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's all right.
Are you under the influence of any drug, medication, or alcohol?
No.
Is there any reason that you do not understand today's proceedings?
I understand everything, but I comprehend. I don't understand anything. Today's hearing, I mean, can we go on the record?
We are on the record.
Then I can ask my questions also?
I need to go through this
Okay.
advisement first. Do you understand that I will allow you to consult with the public defender before you make a decision to waive counsel and represent yourself?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Do you understand that criminal law is very complicated and that an attorney trained in criminal law could be of great help in preparing and presenting your defense?
I comprehend and I read Braille.
Understand isn't a portmanteau. It's a well-defined word meaning to comprehend, which, based on your comment, you don't seem to grasp.
You'll see my motions next week. I already have them done. I just didn't print them out today.
Do you understand and comprehend that you have a right to represent yourself, but by doing so, you take a great risk of not properly presenting your case?
I comprehend and I will represent myself just fine. Thank you.
Do you comprehend and understand that you have a right to remain silent and that anything you say can be used against you in court?
I comprehend. I do not understand. Again.
Do you comprehend and understand that you have a right to confront witnesses against you and to cross-examine them?
I comprehend. I do not understand.
You comprehend and understand that you have a right to have witnesses you choose called to and compelled to testify and appear before the court and testify on your behalf.
Comprehend again. I do not understand.
Do you comprehend and understand that the court may, but is not required to appoint advisory counsel to assist you in the preparation of your case?
I comprehend. I don't understand.
Knowing about your right to assistance of counsel and knowing the disadvantages of proceeding without counsel, is it still your desire to represent yourself in these proceedings?
You mean the advantages that I have? Not disadvantage, it'd be an advantage that I would have, not a disadvantage. I comprehend.
Is your decision to represent yourself made of your own free will?
Of course,
Is that what you want to do?
that's what I'm doing.
Do you understand and comprehend that if you waive the right to counsel, you will still be bound by all the normal rules of procedure and evidence, and that counsel would be familiar with these rules?
I comprehend. I do not understand.
You understand that there are possible defenses to these charges which counsel might be aware of, and if these defenses are not raised at trial, they will be lost permanently.
I don't understand what you just said because you didn't comprehend. I don't comprehend it.
Do you understand that in addition to defenses, that a defendant has many rights that if not timely asserted may be lost permanently, and that if errors occur and are not timely objected to or otherwise timely raised by the defendant, those errors may be lost permanently?
Again, I comprehend. I don't understand.
I'm also going to make the further advisement of you of the advantages of representation by legal counsel. Trained legal counsel is familiar with the following procedures: pretrial motions, including motions to suppress evidence, challenges to bills of information or indictment, protecting the right to speedy trial, selecting a jury, cross-examining all witnesses that may be called to testify against you, challenging the admissibility of any evidence presented against you, calling witnesses and presenting evidence in your behalf, arguing the facts and evidence to the jury in your behalf, arguing the law and evidence to the judge. In addition, trained counsel is familiar that in the event of conviction, filing, presenting, and arguing motions for new trial and/or arrest of judgment. Further, in the event of a conviction, trained counsel is able to argue the circumstances, facts, and law, and present witnesses to try to mitigate the sentence that will be imposed. Do you understand and comprehend these advantages of having trained legal counsel?
I comprehend. I do not understand anything.
You can read? Let's hope you write better than you read. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a row of rubble.
I'm also advising you that if and when errors occur during the trial, the right to appeal based on these errors is permanently lost unless you object to these errors in an appropriate time. Do you understand that?
I comprehend.
Your Honor, I am just a little concerned about the record, and I am wondering if, based on People v. Romero, the court wants me to do a Control F through this advisements of right to counsel and replace the words understand with knowing and intelligently, so that we can have a clear record on if he truly is understanding and comprehending what is going on, if he is just refusing to appropriately comply with the process that we are trying to have, if there is a competency issue,
I object.
and
You
if
don't
we
even have
can
jurisdiction
truly
over it.
go forward without the public defender. Because I don't think we can get the public defender off the case if he's not truly waiving the right. And I'm worried about how we're progressing here.
Well, I'm going to finish the advisement. But
Okay.
thank you for that, Ms. Staub. Mr. Allen, do you comprehend and understand that you will be precluded or prevented from asserting the ineffective assistance of counsel concerning all proceedings in which you represent yourself?
Comprehend.
Have there been any other threats or promises that have induced or caused you to waive your right to counsel?
It's a joke. Public defenders are jokes.
All right. All right, any additional information you want to provide me with respect to your request to proceed without counsel?
Any, what was that? Could you repeat that?
Is there any other additional information you want to provide me?
Well, I'd like to, on the record, we'd like to know who the injured party is. And where the verified criminal complaint is. And if the district attorney is willing to go and underneath penalty of perjury and sign one, then I'll go ahead and proceed with all this stuff. If not, because I require the fiduciary to state its trust, show its trust and state its claim.
All right, anything else you want to advise me?
Jurisdiction.
All right. And Ms. Staub, what was the case you cited?
Your Honor, it's in paragraph 1 of the
Oh.
Right to Counsel People v. Romero.
Got it.
690. Yeah, thank you. It's a good little cheat. Your Honor, People v. Romero has the record show that the defendant's decision to represent himself was knowing and intelligently made and was a product of his voluntary choice. So that's the test it refers to.
I just need a verified criminal complaint from you and I'll be happy.
Something tells me you're not going to be satisfied with the verified complaint, since most sovereign citizens who receive it never seem to accept it unless it's written in crayons you can actually eat. But now it's time for the judge to decide whether the defendant is competent enough to represent himself.
All right, in order for the court to accept the defendant's waiver of the right to counsel, in order for the court to accept that waiver, the court has to be in a position to make a finding that that waiver is voluntary, knowing, and intelligent. Based on the record that has been made today, I'm unable to make that finding. Therefore, at this stage, I cannot release the Office of Public Defender.
Then
I do find.
I object to that because there's nothing I want from the public defender. They're paid by you guys and that's how it is. I don't want nothing to do with the state. I'm not contracted by the state.
Ms. Kleiman Moran, is there something you want to address to the court? I saw you rise.
No, because we weren't taken off, I was ready to make a record. Just,
I don't want on my record.
I understand all of that. But at this point, I'm not going to remove the Office
I'll
of Public
follow my
Defender.
paperwork I need to file and you'll see I'm very much comprehending all this BS that's going on here.
And what I'm saying is that based on the record that we've just made, including my understanding of the difficulties you had understanding the questions that I was asking you, I'm unable to make that finding. So I'm not going to accept your waiver. I do not find that it is knowing,
So,
intelligent, or voluntary.
How is it that every other courthouse does accept everything that I say? Because I know more than what they probably do. I've been doing this for so many years, been in and out of this trouble for so long. You got to know this shit. So, I mean, comprehend, just get into the verified criminal complaint or have the DA sign one and I'll go forward with this. And I don't want the public defender to speak on anything on my case. That they will not speak on anything. They didn't want to do what I wanted to do the first time. They ain't gonna do it the second time. They want to file the paperwork I want to file. It's done. I mean, I don't need them. I can file the paperwork myself.
Ms. Kleiman Moran.
I don't even know who that woman is. She won't speak on my behalf or anything, or not even on my state.
I
Judge,
understand.
I am covering for Miss Landry.
Mhm.
Miss Landry is on the record next door.
Yeah.
My understanding is we have been appointed and we will continue to represent Mr. Allen until we have been withdrawn. I think this would
You need
be
to
better
withdraw.
handled.
I object to this. I object all the way.
I think it would make sense to reset for Miss Landry to be present.
Okay, I'm willing to do that. Because again, as we are here today, I can't make the necessary findings.
Well,
So
I'll file my paperwork today and you'll have it by tomorrow.
I will set this for an arraignment.
I don't have Miss Landry's calendar, but I think setting this sooner rather than later would make sense.
I can set it for Friday, January 16th at 8:30 a.m.
Can't do it. Got court,
Where do you have court?
Broomfield. Or do you think it's Denver? One of the two. No, not Denver, Adams County. I have a lot of court cases coming out in Adams County.
Bragging about having a long list of court cases across different counties isn't the flex you think it is. It usually just suggests someone who repeatedly clashes with the law and acts like it doesn't apply to them.
Look like February 5th or 5th, 6th is all right. 6th is fine, not the 5th. I have trials in, I have trials all coming up. By myself.
All right, let's set, how about February 12th?
February 12th.
Let me just double check our shared calendar. That should be fine.
It should be fine.
All right, February 12th at 8:30 a.m. for a continued arraignment.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Allen, your bond is continued. You're required to be back here in person, February 12th at 8:30 a.m. If you're not here, I have to issue a warrant for your arrest.
And on the pretrial, do I go to the pretrial day or is they're still open?
You can.
And you said, when do I get off that? It's been more than 90 days.
Uh,
I'll talk to Jordan about it. She'll. I gotta talk to
They've
her.
asked that you remain on enhanced supervision.
So that's an illegal sentence also.
If you don't agree with pre-trial supervision, the alternative is simple. You can stay in jail until your trial date. I think you understand that. So he does have a trial scheduled in this court, and I also managed to locate the other court he was bragging about earlier in the video.
Court calls 23T11796, 24M5950, 25M4266, and 25T7853. Isaac Allen.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
Sorry about me being late.
You're good.
Car troubles.
You're good. All right, we're set for status conferences in 23T11796. Court calls 23T11796, 25M4266, and 25T7853. Isaac Allen. All right, so for the record, the court also calls 25T1125597. All right, so Mr. Allen, I'm looking at the Rule 11 for 25T11796. I understand that in that case, sir, you wish to enter a plea to too fast for conditions. Is that correct?
I will say, yes, I do.
All right. You understand the maximum penalties for this charge is a $100 fine and 3 points on your license?
I do.
Oh, so you do understand, or stand under, as you would put it. It always amazes me how sovereign citizens suddenly reject the court's jurisdiction or claim not to understand it until it suits them during a plea or when facing charges. At that point, the same rules they claim don't apply somehow become very relevant.
And looking at the Rule 11, sir, I see your signature on this document. Did you have sufficient time to go over this Rule 11 in its entirety?
I did.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
So I comprehend it very well.
Has anyone promised you anything in order to enter this plea?
No,
Anyone forcing you or threatening you to enter this plea?
absolutely not.
Are you under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, medication preventing you from entering this plea?
Absolutely not.
And this is the charge of too fast for conditions. How do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty or not guilty?
I plead guilty.
I'll accept the guilty plea, find it to be entered into knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily after a full advisement of rights and consequences by the court. Mr. Houseman.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I'm asking the court to impose an appropriate fine on the too fast for conditions plea. I'm asking the court, as I noted on the paperwork, 25T12597, I believe, has an active warrant based off of failure to appear in the FAC last week. So we want to make sure that warrant's canceled as well, and then just have the court vacate any future court dates on these matters.
Mr. Allen, anything you want to tell me, sir?
Well, I was going to actually court in Denver that day, so I was kind of driving way too fast for conditions. I sped and passed the officer, so I just pulled over automatically. I was going way too fast for conditions.
All right.
I no longer have that vehicle no more. It's a Saab. It's no longer here. I don't have a fast car no more. I have a slow truck, so
Okay.
there's no more speeding.
Understood.
A slow truck is definitely more your intellectual speed. Now, let's hear the disposition from the judge and the court.
The court will impose a $15 fine. Pursuant to the plea here, all other cases are dismissed. We will make sure that all cases are closed and any bench warrant is quashed.
And all the bonds be returned?
They should be, yes, sir.
Okay.
We'll have some paperwork here for you shortly, Mr. Allen. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, he's going to need all the luck he can get in his other case, because he clearly doesn't understand what's going on there either. But now for the clip I promised you earlier, another sovereign citizen who decided it was a good idea to ignore a lawful order from an officer to step out of his vehicle. That decision quickly backfired when he ended up getting a face full of pepper spray that we don't actually get to see Sergeant Pepper in action this time, but the body cam audio alone is more than enough, and honestly, it's pretty entertaining. It's a short clip, so I'll just let it play through.
When you exit your cruiser, where do you go?
I go to the driver's side door.
And who do you, is there a person sitting in the driver's seat?
Yes,
Do you recognize that person from the driver's seat in the courtroom today?
I do.
Could you please point them out by describing an article of clothing they are wearing?
Mr. Flores is sitting to my right wearing a brown shirt.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the witness has identified the defendant subject to cross.
It shows subject to cross, sorry.
And officer, were you able to recognize the defendant as Joseph Flores from prior experience?
Yes,
And upon contacting the defendant, what did you do?
I asked Mr. Flores to exit the vehicle.
What was his response to that request?
He responded that he was not going to.
Sergeant, we've discussed dash camera. Are you familiar also with body worn camera?
Yes,
How are you familiar with that?
for similar reasons.
Were you wearing body worn camera on January 16th of 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Was it on and recording?
Yes.
I'm,
willing to stipulate to the foundation.
okay, thank you.
I've submitted in and be playing some clips as well.
Understood. So with that in mind, the people would move to admit this as exhibit number 2, Your Honor.
All right, exhibit 2 will be admitted.
For the record, I'm playing at 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Hey, go ahead and step out of the car for me, Joe. Step out of the vehicle. Get out of the car, please. No, I'm not. Get out of the car, please. I'm not stepping out. Get out of the car, Joe. I'm not stepping out of.
I'm pausing at 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Sergeant, can you explain why you felt it necessary to ask the defendant to get out of the car?
For officer safety concerns, in that email, there was a reference of threats involving weapons, if I recall correctly. And I wanted to ensure that if there were any weapons at play, that I removed them, the individual from the vehicle where weapons are commonly stored.
The car, Joe. You step out of the car.
Citizen, you're not doing this to me.
Joe, you're gonna step out of the car, or I'm gonna pull you out of the car.
Who are you?
My name's Sergeant Molesky. I'm with the Brighton Police Department. Please step out of the car. I know. Step out of the car for
I'm
me,
a
please.
sovereign citizen.
Okay,
You
step
can't
out of the car.
arrest me.
Yes. Step
Get
Get
off
out
me.
of the car.
I don't consent.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
I don't consent.
I am pausing at 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Officer, can you explain what's happening in this moment?
I had asked Joe to get out of the vehicle. Joe was not getting out of the vehicle. I had asked him a number of times and he continued to not get out of the vehicle. My understanding of case law under Pennsylvania v. Mims allows an officer to order an occupant out of a vehicle. Mr. Flores did not comply. And so after giving him multiple opportunities to comply, I used a higher degree of force.
And what was that higher degree of force?
It was OC spray.
Ow!
Get out of the car. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Ow, my shoulder, dude. I got it broken. On your stomach. Okay, just come here to me, please. Ow. Ow, I hurt. Why are you hurt?
I got him. Go get him.
Why?
Got him.
Oh, my eyes. My eyes. Oh, my God. I'm sovereign. Why are you doing this to me?
Because you're not listening to instructions, Joe.
Oh, I'm blind. I'm blind. Ah, someone call their sergeant. I want a sergeant out here.
I'm a sergeant. I'm
Oh,
right here.
Lieutenant.
He's not working right now. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Lesky, why?
20. I've got one. Because you weren't listening to me, Joe.
Ow! Oh, my eyes.
I got an ambulance coming for you, Joe.
I need an ambulance. I got a fucked up shoulder. You
Pausing at 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Sergeant, can you explain why the defendant was placed in handcuffs at that time?
Because he was non-compliant with instructions.
At this point in time, had the defendant been placed under arrest?
Not yet, no.
And Your Honor, I just want to clarify, the court has had an opportunity to view this body worn camera, correct, from the defense's notice of deposit?
Yeah, it was a while ago, but I took thorough notes on it, so yes.
Understood. With that in mind, I will just continue with testimony unless the court has any objection, just for timing
However you want to
purposes.
do it, yeah.
So Sergeant, after your interaction with the defendant here, where did you go with him?
We eventually stood up and I walked him over to the other patrol officer's patrol vehicle.
How would you describe the defendant's demeanor?
He was understandably upset.
And I am going to fast forward slightly here. And I am going to resume play at 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
Knees are bad. My shoulder's bad. What are you doing?
I'm trying to sit you up. How do
What are you doing? Oh, my eyes,
You know, it
dude.
sucks, man.
Oh, I gotta go inside and wash my eyes,
Okay,
dude.
stand up for me, okay?
Oh, ow, my knees.
So how should I help you stand up, Joe?
I'm disabled, dude.
So then how do you want me to help you, Joe?
Fuck. Ow, get someone on my other side.
Okay, as soon as I get another officer here, I'll get them on your other side,
Why'd you
okay?
block my driveway, dude?
Because you weren't yielding. I tried to pull you over back
I
on Main
told you
Street.
follow me, dude. Why is someone blocking my driveway?
You don't get to tell the police where you're pulling over.
I do when I feel safe. I feel safe here because you're on my cameras now.
Okay, well,
Camera's spraying me. You're done, dude. I'm suing you.
okay.
Fucking guy, let me go. I'm a
Okay.
I'm a secured party creditor. What are you doing,
Stop
dude?
resisting, Joe.
I'm not resisting. I can't see.
You're pulling away from me.
What are you doing?
I'm going to walk you over to this person's
I'm
car.
not going to jail, dude. I didn't do anything.
Joe, right now you're under arrest.
For what?
I'll explain everything later. But right now, I just need you to listen to me.
No. No, you can't arrest me. I didn't do anything.
Joe, you got to stop
I
resisting.
didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Legend has it his eyes are still holding a grudge for that whole sovereign citizen routine. I'll see if I can track down the body cam footage from a second guy as well, and bring that to you in a future video. Alright, that wraps up today's video. Both of these cases have hearings coming up in the next few weeks, so we should be getting some conclusions fairly soon. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Either way, drop a comment below, and make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content.